Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, did y'all have a great weekend? I had a wonderful weekend. Man, let me tell you something so fabulous. I had such a great weekend. And Sunday was such a wonderful class that I literally woke myself up out of my sleep laughing. I don't remember what I was dreaming about. I really wish I could remember what I was dreaming about. But I was laughing so hard in my dream that I was laughing in real life and woke myself up. And last night, so that was Saturday night to Sunday night after Afro Soul yoga class at Ahimsa, because it was at night. And so by the time I got home, all I could do was eat, settle down for a second, and then go to bed. And I was so happy. Y'all, I cannot tell you the last time, if ever, I laughed in my dream so hard that I laughed in real life and woke myself up. And then I started laughing some more because I was like, that's hilarious that I was laughing so hard. Now, I've cried in my dreams. Or I've had, or I started having nightmares. And then, again, if you heard me say before, I'm very lucid in my dreaming. So if I realize that something crazy like that is happening, I can be a little more conscious and jump in there. I can be a little more conscious and jump in there and change the trajectory of the dream. But that laughing myself awake was amazing. And believe it or not, I usually do go to sleep with a smile on my face. Like literally lay down and go to sleep with a smile on my face. Couldn't do that before I was single. That's not a good thing though. You should. And even no, that's what gonna use all the last of it. I was trying not to, but I just had Instacart yesterday too, and I did not. Oh, that's because I'm going out and I can go pick up the rest of the stuff. But yeah, you should go to bed with a smile on your face, single or as a couple or whatever. You should never go to bed mad or sad, even when it's just yourself. So I make sure that every night I go to bed, even if it's not a literal smile on my face, there's a smile in my soul. Because you shouldn't go to bed mad with your partner or with yourself. So mad with yourself could just be sad. Shouldn't go to bed sad. Ever, never, ever. Because remember, you're taking those things into your sleep. And it has been scientifically proven that when you go to sleep, when you're sad or depressed, it just makes it set in. You know, a lot of people want to escape through sleep. But you can't escape through sleep. It just makes the depression. I definitely like this better than the can. Let me definitely get some more of these. Mariano's. They don't have them everywhere. I've only seen them at Mariano's. But yeah, what was I saying? Go to sleep with a smile on your face. Oh yes, because depression, if you go to sleep while you're depressed, it only just makes those things set in deeper. It's like putting your depression in the oven when you go to sleep. I hope I got enough battery to last. So yeah, I like that. It's like putting your depression in the oven when you go to sleep when you're depressed. So don't do that. When I was young, oh nope, I'm not on the camera. I don't want the phone to die, so we'll see. When I was younger, I would sleep out of depression, sadness or whatever, because again, I could control my dreams. And so that's why it was a great way to escape, because I can make the world that I wanted to have happen in my sleep. I don't know if it was from depression, or I just really like to sleep because I learned how to control my dreams way back then. But when I was helping a friend of mine through depression, I really did learn that you don't want to. Ooh, you can see my face. You can really see people's face when they ain't got their glasses on. Simple joys of life. Good cup of tea. So welcome to the third week, y'all. We are on the third week of winter wellness. We're on the third week of this winter wellness workshop. We started off talking about mental, because that is where everything starts or ends, is in your head. And I need a haircut. Yes, so everything starts or ends in your, I got you propped up on my Bible and my devotional, because I don't know where the tripod is right now. But everything begins or ends in your head. And so we started the first week talking about mental. We went into the second week talking about environmental, because you have to take your mental into your environment, and sometimes your environment is always not going to support your mental. So the first environment that you have to protect and grow is your mental. So it all went back to your mental. Environmental, back to mental. And today, I believe we are doing, nope, that's notes. I want pages. Free pages update is available. Okay, I'll get to that later. Winter wellness, here we go. Today we are talking about recreation. See, we have really emotional. Right, we're saving that physical. What's the difference between physical and recreational? Let's go to, yeah, what's the difference between physical and recreational? I'm going to have to do more study on that, but I wrote it. I don't even know what I'm writing about. It sounds good when I put it down there. I should have got prepared for today. But, that's no fun. Let's figure these things out together. Okay, got it. So, yeah, physical is real sciencey. Let's go to recreational. Alright, because I had so much fun over the weekend doing recreational, like I told you, my class Saturday was so fun and filled me with so much life. I don't even remember what I dreamt that night, but I was laughing so hard in my sleep that I was laughing in real life, that it woke me up out my sleep laughing. And then I laughed some more because that was hilarious. And then I fell back to sleep. And that was just a beautiful thing. An energy that I am still carrying with me to this morning, even though I could not get up and do that workout, y'all. Listen, I quit. Since we talking about recreational, I cannot get up and do them 7 o'clock workouts with y'all. I don't even know why I thought that was ever a good idea. I really wish I knew what I was thinking when I thought I was finna do that, because I'm not finna do that. Not that I won't work out. I just can't get up at 7 o'clock and do that with y'all. I have to get up, and I have to meander around, and I gotta float around the house, and I gotta have my cup of tea and do whatever, but 7 o'clock, it just ain't working. If I got up at 6, like I'm supposed to, then, hey, sis, if I got up at 6 like I was supposed to, then I would probably make the 7 o'clock workout. But since I can't never get up at 6 and I don't get up till 7, we'll figure it out. But I'll do work out. It just don't be with y'all. I do it when the mood strikes. Somewhere between 7 and 10 o'clock. Okay, so recreational during the winter. Again, if you're somewhere here in the cold of Chicago or in the Midwest, then your recreation might change. I don't like running, but I like my little running drills that I do, but I don't like it enough to do it in the cold. You know, I'm not finna go invest in no winter running gear or any of that. I will invest in winter biking gear because I love riding my bike. And if you've seen some of my posts, I made me some bar mitts for my bike so I could ride my bike in the winter. Recreation during the winter is very important to keep your... I don't know why I keep putting my tea way over there. Recreation is very important in the winter to keep your mind active and fed and busy. Keeping a schedule. If you're someone like me, or you're a freelance worker, or you're in between jobs, or what have you, a routine, a schedule is very, very important for the sanity of your brain. Those types of things helps keep you stable. When your brain knows things, your brain likes routine. You might not like routine as a personality trait or whatever, but your brain likes routine. That routine is what keeps you safe according to your brain. It helps you keep depression and anxiety and stress because you have structure. You know what's coming, right? So try to keep as much, not mundane. Don't get it confused with being mundane. Routine does not have to be mundane. And you also don't get attached to your routines. Don't make them soft addictions where if things don't come directly in order, you're going to, spaz out. Don't get OCD about it. But routines are important for mental health. Think about that too as far as children. People just got this new passive parenting thing where they just let children, they don't even have soft bumpers up. They just letting kids out here just run wild like they supposed to just figure it out without any type of soft direction. Don't parent them, but you should be some soft bumpers. You know what I'm saying? You do need to teach them the social emotional things on how not to be little assholes and teach and treat people. Especially nowadays, because everything seems to be so youth-focused that you're going to end up building a society of narcissists, which we are, instead of a society of feeling human beings. So anyway, recreational. Keep moving. Depression, exercise. I won't go into percentages because I don't really know them anymore, but it's very high up on the list and much more effective than any antidepressant you can take is called exercise. Physical activity, whether it be a dance class, riding a bike, roller skating, hell, throwing a frisbee, running, training the dog, walking the dog, not just walking it, but like training him to do tricks and stuff, like take him to a dog park and jump over the things and through the things and teach him how to sit and stand and all of that. I forgot what I said that for. My brain, I don't know, it'd be all over the place. Monday morning, good morning, good Monday morning. Yeah, something, I don't know, somebody listening, what the hell was I just talking about? I don't know, recreational. Yes, keep yourself busy during the winter. Find yourself an activity that you like. This is a good time to get into an activity that you've always wanted to try. And I guess I'll take that recreational. Don't worry about bringing somebody with you. Don't worry about a friend. We have to get out of needing other people to do things, right? Self-sustaining is very, very important. And also really why I don't have too many friends except for this one right here, because I need self-sustaining people. Yes, I can be there for you. Yes, I love to be there for you. But I do not need any friends that are constant damsels in distress. What do you call what's the male version? They're not damsels. What are them? They're dams. What is the male version? They're them. Whatever. I don't need friends that are damsels in distress. damsels. We'll do this, damsels, so that we can include all the, I was going to say all the binaries. I quit. You know what I'm trying to say. Can't do it. But being self-sustaining is very important. So go out, do the things that you want to do, and don't worry about, oh, I don't want to do it by myself. There's a lot of strength to be grown. There's a lot to learn about yourself when you do things by yourself. One, you don't have nobody disrupting your judgment process on whether or not you really enjoy doing the thing that it is that you're doing. Or even better, you can really enjoy the thing that you're doing because you ain't got nobody saying, you ready to go yet? If I was ready to go yet, I would say, come on, let's go. I can't stand passive aggressive. Oh, right, I was saying that's why I ain't got no friends, because I don't like passive aggressive. I don't like people that are damsels in distress. If I have to be there for you, then I probably don't want to be there for you. Now, if you don't need me to be there for you, then I want to help you so much. Why? Because I know that my help is the sustaining factor in whatever it is you need. Because my help is really going to help you, and you're going to keep helping yourself. I'm not going to be the one doing all the work. That used to be the early healer, Ia. And I didn't know any better then. That if I pulled out, then all the work or growth that I thought wasn't theirs. It was actually mine. And they were just standing on my back while I did all the work. And I didn't realize it then. And I did that for a really long time. But recently, well, like within the last few years, I figured those things out. And so I no longer do that. I look for sustaining work. I look for people, organizations, situations, movements that are doing sustaining work. Like these workouts are not sustainable because I keep picking a time that doesn't work for me. So that again. Oh, right. Do stuff by yourself. And guess what? When you do the thing by yourself, you have the opportunity to run into people doing the thing that you like. Why? Because they're already there doing the thing that you like, instead of you trying to cajole a friend to, oh, come try this belly dance class with me. Come try this rock climbing, da-da-da-da-da. And you ain't never even seen them run fast, walk fast up the block. Like, why would they go rock climbing with you? And then you're mad you ain't got nobody to go rock climbing with. Go rock climbing. Make a friend at the rock climbing place. And now you got a friend that do rock climbing. Your friends ain't got to want to do all of the things. This is why you have different friends. Or like me, you just don't care. And you go do everything by yourself. And I'll make my friends when I get there. What do they call it in Fight Club? Minute friends or something like that. You know, those people that you talk to on the airplane or out and about in the world. And y'all just have the best of conversations. Like y'all showed up together. By the end of the conversation, you still might not know their name. Y'all might not even exchange numbers and have any desire to talk to each other after that one moment. And that is okay. If more of us got comfortable in that space, the amount of loneliness in this world would be disrupted. The amount of people not doing things and being lonesome or not experiencing life because they're worried about that factor would be obliterated. Like, I never cared about going out by myself. Why? Because when I got to the place, I'm either going to already know half the people already there, or I'll strike up a conversation to make the friend I need for the moment. You know, and I'm not saying I used to always be like that. These are all growth points that I had to get over. And let me tell you, that was a hard growth point. I'm going to tell you exactly what they said to me that made me say, fuck friends. In a peaceful way. But I was getting ready to go out. And just as I said, I can always go out. Never had to, worry about being there by myself. When I was younger, I was friends with everybody. I knew everybody. Everybody knew me. There was no place I could go in Chicago where I didn't know somebody back in the day. And so I just called up one of my friends one day just to see if he was going out. And we weren't even like that. I just called him up. I was just like, hey, yo, are you going to the, wherever we was going that night, wherever the hot spot was that night that I was trying to go. I was like, are you going to the such and such? And they just really chopped me down. It was just like, ain't we grown? Do I need to be? I can't remember the words now. Again, it's one of those things where you remember the feeling. But it was essentially like, what is you calling me for? Why you need me to go out with you? Ain't we all grown? And I was just like, damn, it wasn't even that serious. I was just trying to see who was all going where, because it was a hot weekend. It was all types of stuff going on, and I wanted to see where everybody was going to be at. And they was just really disrespectful about it. And from that point on, I was just like, oh, okay. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'm going to just check you when I get there. I went on a cruise, and I had planned to take my son, paid for it and everything. And about 2-3 weeks right before the cruise, he told me he couldn't go because he didn't request the time off of work or something like that. And this was a whole week-long cruise, and I'd been paying for it for months. And I was so excited to go, period, and to go with him. And ended up going on this cruise all by myself. Now, had I planned to go on the cruise by myself, it would be different. But since I didn't plan to go on the cruise by myself, it really, really broke my spirit, and I almost could not enjoy the cruise. But the scenery was so beautiful, there was no way, like, unless you was just a super duper asshole and wanted to be sad, there was no way to stay sad seeing all the beautiful creation in front of me. And just the blessing to be able to be on a cruise through the French Caribbean. There was no way I could take this, and then it made my eczema flare up, so that made me sad. Like, it really caused the thing. So guess what? Now I go on cruises on purpose by myself. And it's a wonderful thing because there are tons of activities on cruise ships. Everybody want to be your friend because we're all on this cruise ship together, and it's just an exciting energy throughout the whole cruise because it's exciting, duh. So you don't really meet any mean or cantankerous people. I just wasn't planning on going by myself. But now, cruising by myself is awesome. So, yeah, recreation. Oh, it's over, y'all. I done already talked past the time. That 15 minutes go fast. We got 4 more days of this. So, recreation. Figure out some things that you want to do. Recreation doesn't mean you want to become a professional. Recreation, I gotta look up the word recreate. Creation. There's create in there. You are recreating. What does AL stand for? What is that synonym? I love etymology. I can't wait to go break these words down into their Latin origins and figure out what recreational really means. Thank you. Father, I need you to stop with all these names. I can't keep up. So, yeah, 809. I've given up on Facebook and all that live producer crap over there. I was going to try to do LinkedIn Live. I don't even know where that button is. Whew, I'm so behind the curve on all this stuff. Okay, so tomorrow we will continue talking about recreational. Excuse me. I'm going to go finish my tea and download this and make a highlight video because I have no idea what I've been talking about these last 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I was saying. So I'm going to go listen to myself. And that's what I'm going to go do. And I'm going to check y'all back here tomorrow at 7:45 so we can talk about more recreational during your winter wellness. And we're going to break that word down. I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you. Facebook only lets you do 2 weeks, so my event is actually over on Facebook because they only let you do 2 weeks at a time. Sew up a curtain. Yes, you can. I have a massage at 11:30, so you have to come after 11:30, 12:30 to 1 o'clock. It's a 90-minute massage, starts at 11:30, so you have to come after 1 o'clock because, after 1, you can come sew your curtain. And, Alright. So I will see you later, Feather. Yay! And I'll see the rest of y'all tomorrow morning. You'll be here at 2. Sounds good. Alright. Make sure you come here because I'm going to have to leave you because I need to go start the bus. Yeah. Alright. Love everybody. Go love yourself first. Because you can't love everybody else properly until you can do that correctly. So go love yourself. Might not be all of everything that you love about yourself, but go love on something about yourself right now. Pick one thing. If you don't even have a bunch of things, you got one thing you can love yourself about. Love yourself about something. I love my hair, even though I hate it. We have a love-hate relationship. It works for my lifestyle. It doesn't work for my couture style. But here it is, cotton ball of head. I love me, period. Everything about it. The weaknesses, the strengths, the bad, the good, the ugly. I love it. I love it. I love it all. So, y'all figure out how to go do that. Don't know how to do that? Keep following me, and I'll help you unleash your own guru so that no matter where you are in life, you gonna love you, and the rest of life will follow suit. Okay, bye. I can keep talking forever because this is my passion, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just hang up right now.